G'day RTSSG gang, Chris Henderson here again, just with another little video update of everything leading up to our big match on Sunday against the Essendon football side. So today I just want to do a quick little chat to one of our new up and coming stars, one of our little rookies, shall we say, Freya Munzel. Freya, welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
Nice to have you join us for a quick chat. Now, I just wanted to, I know we've had Adam and Miranda on, our two vice captains, and then yesterday we did a little segment with Mitch. And so that's been the quick hand segment, which has been great. But I actually kind of thought leading up to Sunday's match, we may do quick hands with you another day, Freya, but I thought today it'd be really good to actually have a quick chat to you for two reasons. Firstly, because you debuted on the weekend, which was, how was that for you?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Playing against Hawthorn. I've had a couple of weeks in the development league, so in the, I suppose, like the reserves, kind of picking up some skills and those kind of things. And it was an awesome opportunity to be able to play with the I guess, what would you call it? Sorry, Chris.
Seniors.
With the seniors team on Sunday against the Hawks, and even more excitingly, I managed to get my first goal, which is an awesome experience, and hopefully many more to come.
Yeah, I should add here that Freya, you were playing basketball.
Yeah, so I play wheelchair basketball.
Yeah.
And so I do have some skills. I suppose I also play wheelchair softball, which is a really interesting sport.
Yeah, right. Well, and again, when we do the quick hands, I promise we'll talk more about that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Certainly, from my perspective, you have really good set of hands. So you're able to mark the ball, which is, again, in the chair, and trying to maneuver yourself around can be a bit challenging at times, but your ability to mark is first rate. You're a really strong mark. And so we've seen you over the sort of the first couple of weeks, as you say, in the development league, and you've just been growing in confidence week on week, I think, which is a credit to yourself. And there was a big roar went up when you actually scored that goal. I was on the bench at the time and everyone roared. It was amazing. So it was really cool. So I'm glad you were.
Yeah, it's a really nice atmosphere. It's a really awesome experience. And like, even though, there is this competitiveness with the other teams, like everyone's so supportive and awesome. And, it was really cool also having, people come up and say like, oh yeah, good job on your first goal, Freya, and all these people whose names I don't know and they know mine, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it is a really collegiate environment. I've said that before, and it's so true that there is that sort of camaraderie when we're on the court. It's pretty frenetic and pretty crazy. How did you find the step up was it a bit quicker, the ball movement and stuff, a bit more so than development?
Yeah, absolutely. And just, I suppose, there's a bit more of a, how do I say it? Like it's about learning skills, the development league, and a lot of people in a similar kind of boat to you. They're new, and sometimes don't always know what they're doing, which is my experience. I kind of go, oh, I don't know if I was doing the right thing to some of the other players, and they assure me I was, or give me some tips and that.
And I think too, Adam, our vice captain's been great at playing that development league as well. He's played.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, and you and it was great having an opportunity playing with you as well in the development league. You came in and played for one quarter and
made a little cameo. And I said that.
Yeah, and so like learning how my teammates, at Richmond play, and that's been a great opportunity. Playing with Pidge and Ben as well has been playing in the development league, and learning from you guys has been a great opportunity, and learning how you play and how I can kind of how my skills and how I play can fit in with the team, and vice versa.
And I think, Freya, that's something else that, again, we're as good as the squad. So, for us to swing you on in the second half and a lot. And you and I had played the early development quarter, so I knew a little bit about you. You knew a little bit about me, and we worked really well. You stayed closer to goal, and again, I was working it a little bit further up the ground, but I was looking to get it back to you for a long bomb, knowing you would be able to mark it. And again, a couple of times you were out, and it was like, oh wow, this is close. You're going to score a goal here, and then sure enough, you did. So yeah, it was a great feeling, and it certainly. And I think that's the other thing about our team and the comp, especially at Richmond, is that we love to see success of our teammates, and we love to see that. And it's not about me or Vinny scoring 7 like you did on the weekend. That's great, but it's great to see your development from the start of the season to 3 or 4 rounds in, and you've come so far.
Absolutely, and I think to really to the credit of the team as well. I wouldn't have been able to without you guys knowing me, getting to know me, my strengths, etc. I wouldn't have been able to get that goal. It was relying on the fact that the team knew how I play and what my strengths are, and what maybe I not so much weaknesses, but what kind of things I'm not as strong in. So, for example, I don't have a really long hand pass. So, knowing that I need to stick close to a goal, to the goals, or be down deep, so I can, try and score a goal, is really important to know for me. But yeah, you can pass it quite a distance, and I can probably mark it.
Absolutely.
That's something that that's a strength that I've got. So, Pidge really used that. Advantage, knowing that, all right, Freya can probably pick up the ball.
The other thing, Freya, which is really positive as well, is the classification stuff. So by having you in this conversation, in this classification, we are, you're actually a 0, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Which I often joke that I bring nothing to the team, but I'm sure that's not true. I guess it just means that it opens up a lot of opportunities for higher classified players to be on the court at the same time as me because of my low classification.
Yeah, and so we were allowed 16 on the court, so having Freya. So Freya's actually a 1, like we have a few 1s in our team, but being a female and trying to encourage female participation, we actually subtract 1. So she becomes a 1 down to a 0. Like we have another player, Ange, who we'll get to meet at some point, who's also under 18. So he's a -1 as well. So he's a 3, I think, down to 2. So that works really well for our team. So I'm conscious of the time, Freya, so we won't keep you too much longer. Absolutely. Just really excited about this Sunday. It's going to be in a great atmosphere. You excited about taking on the Dons?
Yeah, super excited. And we're playing at MSAC, so it's a new kind of place, or at least for me, that I haven't played at before, a completely different atmosphere, and I'm really excited to see lots of Richmond supporters there, lots of yellow and black, and if you haven't really heard much about wheelchair footy before, or if you haven't watched a game before, I highly recommend coming down. It's a lot of fun.
The other exciting fact is too, I think it's about to be announced. I think this could be exclusive. It's going to be streamed live on the AFL inclusion page, and also on the Facebook for the website for our league as well. So if you can't get along, we'd love you to be there. But if you can't watch it live, Freya and I make sure our hairs are looking amazing for the day.
Absolutely. Especially, I mean, Chris just wakes up like this, but I might need to put in a bit more effort.
Righto. Look, thanks so much for your time, Freya. We'll let you go, and we'll see you. See you tonight at training.
Yeah, see you at training. Thanks, Hendo. Bye.